Hello everyone and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Today, as the title has revealed, for those of you watching live, we'll be playing Zenless Zone Zero. And it is the Zenless Zone Zero Beach episode. So that is what we've got going on today. For those of you watching after the stream, where were you? We streamed this live like 6 months ago or something like that. Okay, we don't have that much of a backlog going, but I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, I think we're ready to get rolling. Kurhu, I don't know where everybody is. They're missing out on all the live antics and craziness that occurs here. Fun fact, my tongue is on fire currently. Had bunked the microphone first, but had some spicy chips earlier. That was great. Fun times. Yeah. So we're gonna claim these here. And in addition to the beach episode, we are going to be pulling for Hoshimi Miyabi today as well. We probably won't complete spicy. He does look like he's on fire. We will be pulling for Hoshimi Miyabi today. I don't know if we will have enough pulls to get her in this stream, but she's our next target as far as adding someone to our team. I have no idea where the game audio went, unless we just got to the end of the track and it dies out completely. Fascinating. Okay. Messing with my brain. So, we are online and functional. Operational and things. We're going to get our temple cooking first. And then we will see about our polls. I did, in between times, I hopped on, I checked in, and advanced our temple level. It wasn't terribly significant. It was just clicking a few buttons like you're going to see here. So it's not like you missed much. We made a few things, discovered a few things. It was a good time. And I have been strategically planning these expeditions to make making things more effective. Space like home. It won't blow up, right? It's so sparkly and beautiful. It's literally a marble rock for crushing stuff. Half of these comments do not make any sense. Okay. Resonance anchor. Giant rusty anchor! 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 I don't have me giant rusty anchor! It's alright, Mr. Krabs. I was just kidding with you. Location signal is stable. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna go back. The avocado is Tyred. Avocaboo. Free Shavakaboo! Oh, yes. Memes. They do be fun. economies. Alright, let's okay, two things take two different things, so I can make them both, but I need to change my bangaboo. Let him cook. And we're gonna hold off on him because we may have something else come up that is craftable. And 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, that might have been a little. There we go. Yay! Plants! Plants. Omnicoin. There are so many plants in Soybean Temple, and even trees this tall. They must have been transplanted here as whole trees. What's most intriguing is that wooden training dummy. Is it for physical training or practicing mystical arts? I bet we'll see a lot of mystics there in the future. Okay, can I back to operating my temple, please? Level 15 assigned Bang Blue. Okay. These ones have really high energy and stuff. Two, three. Auto Bang Boo. Regular procurement now unlocked. Check it out. Will periodically feature order demands. Complete these orders to earn Omnicoins. Interesting. And it looks like it refreshes in what, every 10 days, every 8 days maybe. And submit that one and that one. Give this a minute and we can submit another one too. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we won't be able to complete this until they get back. So I'm gonna go ahead and send some crews out here. Oh, because the duration is too long. That'll work. Okay. If we do... Oh, did I miss yesterday? That's kind of bogus. Phase 1. Hey, I can still get that actually tomorrow. Okay, so let's go here.
Welcome to the coffee zone.
Is that Ellen? Hi. Group of students stands by the tutoring center ad, talking about the exam they just finished. Did Ellen also do well this time? It's an ideal score. What? Ellen, you studied hard behind my back? Weren't we up all night on the phone the night before the exam? It was probably you blabbing on and Ellen fell asleep with the phone off. Is that right? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Even so, Ellen didn't study. By ideal score, I mean just a bit above passing. Any higher and it'd be a waste, and any lower and I'd get chewed out. It's a perfect report card. Worth a second look. Oh, same dialogue. I still love that I can go in here. If you haven't seen that, it's because it hasn't been posted yet. Oh, the shop's over this way. Nope, that is my car. We down here by Richard T. Milk. The metro. That is not the physiotherapy location. It's closed. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da-da-bum. Jufufu. Let's hang out with Trigger. It's completed a mission and I'm taking a break now. Are you busy today? I'm totally free. Oh, really? I always feel like you're constantly busy. No, just ignore what I said. If you're free, would you want to meet up today? That's exactly what I was thinking. I'll go along with whatever you say today. As long as I get to see you, I'm fine with going anywhere. You should decide, Proxy. It's kind of ironic that she's like 90-something% blind and made the comment about getting to see us. Port Albus. We always seem to think alike. Walking along the wooden boards on the dock, feeling the sea breeze, playing the harmonica for a while. I'd really enjoy that. It brings back so many memories. That's just what I had in mind. Proxy, would you find it boring? I'd love to take a walk together. That's a relief. Let's meet at the boardwalk then. I'm free anytime. Go! You know what? Sure. Sure, why not? Meet up with Trigger at Port Elpis. Hi! Nanieski. You're here earlier than we agreed, Proxy. I brought along my harmonica. The breeze today is so refreshing. Feels like the perfect time to play some music. I hope we can both feel a sense of inner peace today. And with you, I'm sure I will. Thank you. Let's take a walk together on the boardwalk. Let me get my walking mode on. You're not walking! Yeah, I can smell french fries. I remember when we first met. The wooden boardwalk swayed gently as the waves struck it. In my free time, I like to come here and play the harmonica. You might find it dull, but it brings me a sense of peace. I like listening to your music. I think we've had this, these interactions with her before. I'll take that as you being truthful, Proxy. If you really like it, I'll keep playing for you until my lips can no longer produce a sound. Or until my harmonica gets squashed by Seed's heavy frame during some mission. Tell Seed to be careful! Seed could do anything. One time, she even tried to impersonate a superhuman from a movie, wearing Soldier 11's tactical goggles. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, do you remember that song, Homecoming, you heard before? I want to play it for you again today. I hope you like it. Trigger faces the horizon and takes out the harmonica. You can see it's in perfect condition, and not the one that got hit by a bullet during that fight before. She begins to play the familiar melody that holds the memories of her past squad mates. But there seems to be a slight change in the arrangement. When the song ends, she turns to face you. What did you think? Sounded great. Have you changed your harmonica? Melody sounded a bit different. This was the answer I mentioned, I picked before. And she comments that she's so glad that we noticed. I want to ask her about her harmonica. Yay! You still remember that harmonica? Yes, I got a new one. That harmonica was a birthday present from my old comrades, but in that battle a few years ago, it blocked that fatal aid for me? That fatal shot? I could still play it at first, but it stopped producing a sound after a while. This harmonica I have now was given to me by Captain Magus. I have no idea if that's the correct the correct pronunciation. My original one has been carefully stored away. They sound almost identical, but there are times when I still miss the original. The breeze today feels so nice. The music and the sound of the wind mixed together perfect. Everyone in Obel's squad really likes this song. Sometimes Seed has trouble sleeping, and when I catch her during her midnight strolls, I play this song. It always helps her get to sleep. Do intelligent constructs experience insomnia? Was it Soldier 11 that told you Seed is an intelligent construct? Well, how do I put it? It's complicated. In any case, when Soldier 11 says something like that, just go along with it. She doesn't handle indirect messages very well, including when it comes to Captain Magus. The Captain's existence itself is like a philosophical dilemma. I try to steer clear of discussing it in front of Soldier 11 and Seed to keep them from spending the whole day lost in deep thought. But everyone is really nice. Last time when I was ambushing the rebels and accidentally lost my bean bun rations, red bean buns, you won't believe where Seed managed to get some reserve supplies. Trigger begins discussing her squad mates with a subtle smile on her face. It looks like she's found a really good squad. Thank you for listening to me talk so much, Proxy. I enjoy listening to you. It's just the little things, but they're still precious memories to me. And you, of course. Let's go for another walk here next time. I'll play anything, as long as you want to hear it. Yay! Now we're roaming. Mitsuhara? Tepe, that's the same name as the guy that that was helping us with Kokomi's squad. Defiant Seagull! A seagull stares intently at the ocean. It looks unfriendly, better leave. 5 fries to lure it. The seagull looks at the fries with disdain. It squawks twice, as if laughing at you. Soon, it locks eyes on someone else walking by with fries. The seagull dives swiftly toward its new target, snatching the entire carton before soaring away over the water. Once again, it squawks mockingly. Squawkingly, if you will. The unfortunate fry owner storms off in frustration. What's the difference between those fries and mine? Wait, they had ketchup? So I just got laughed at by a seagull who likes to dip its fries in ketchup because I didn't dip mine? Yeah.
Where are you? I can barely keep up.
I'm over here. Well, I thought there might be some events over here. Trigger. Here we go. You got stuck on the fire hose. Nachi. Interesting. So. Aw, what? Uncool. It was fine. Meet Trigger outside the store. Go. Hi. Shh. Don't talk to me right now. It's not safe here. Proxy, are there any high vantage points nearby? How about the second floor on top of the remodeling shop? Yes, over there. Don't mind me. Go right up. You anxiously wait on the second floor as if nothing happened. After a while, someone gently taps you on the shoulder. It's
Sorry
Trigger.
for the wait. This is an excellent spot for snipers. It overlooks the entire street. I sensed an unsettling gaze just a moment ago. We can observe from here to see if there are any suspicious individuals. We still don't know if there's any malicious intent, Proxy. Be extra careful when you lean out to take a look. There, 10 o'clock. Someone's just standing completely still. That seems a bit odd.
It's either Billy or Nicole.
And at 2 o'clock near the newsstand with the puppy. They've constantly been scanning the area.
Maybe it's not Billy or Nicole. Why do I feel like we're the suspicious ones?
Well, they're all familiar faces from the neighborhood. If anything, maybe we're the suspicious ones here, since we're secretly watching everyone.
So they're people you know? That's a relief. But even so, we shouldn't let our guard down so easily. My old captain used to say, using comms during an operation to talk about your romantic relationships? Are you kidding me? Don't forget I'm here to monitor you all.
How does that apply to this situation, Trigger?
Still, since you're confident they pose no threat, maybe it was just me overthinking earlier.
Oh, your observations are always spot on.
Not at all. Your observation is still spot on. Both Sita and Mrs. Yanni are very sharp and watchful people. If you ask me, you're much more observant than most.
Yeah.
That's because everyone has their own unique aura. For me, auras are like invisible outlines. By sensing them, I can see everything clearly.
What about mine?
I see. Then how about my aura?
Your aura... it's round and bouncy.
That's EOS.
Pretty sure that's just EOS.
I know. It's just that every critical moment we share always seems to happen in a hollow. And your bouncy silhouette is now etched in my memory. It's pretty hard to shake that impression.
Congrats, I've made the impression of a bamboo. Please try to change that.
Please try to change that. EOS is adorable, but I want to be remembered as, well, me, not a bamboo.
Okay, I'll try. But it might take more interactions to change the impression I have.
I'm okay with that.
Things like conversations, spending time together, or even physical touch. That's what I heard from Styx. So if you're okay with it, may I touch your face? I want to remember you more vividly.
Okay, I'm right here. Take Trigger's hand and gently place it on your cheek. Without any words, you take Trigger's hand and gently place it on your cheek. I feel like I just said that. Her fingers feel cool to touch. Her hand slowly moves, carrying a cautious tenderness. In this quiet stillness, two hearts begin to define each other's presence.
That's enough. I've memorized your features.
I'm less bamboo-shaped.
Your aura is warm with a tinge of nervousness. Softer than I imagined. And there's a steady pulse that feels reassuring. It's definitely different from Eos's round bounciness. This time, I could sense you clearly.
Yay. I've memorized you too.
You're burned into my memory now, too. You might seem fragile, but you're the silent supporter that everyone relies on.
Thank you for trusting me. This time, I'll protect everyone.
Yay. I've memorized your features this time. Okay, and a game of
Looking to relax after a busy day at work?
Zor
You're at the
Brigade.
right place.
Wait, hold up. Multiplayer mode. I don't know what's new about that. Yeah, we'll do a quick Bazaar Brigade, then we'll do some Miyabi pulls, and then go about our day.
They're here. Survived.
Armor down, health recovery up. Take it. Cool.
They're here.
Oh, the multi-shot only lasts as long as I haven't taken damage. Interesting. Intelligent construct. Yeah.
They're here. Survive.
30% of luck. Collision damage. That seems good. Yep. Oh, division +2. I like that. Okay. See what happens.
Darkness unfolds.
Need to not get hit. Yep. No!
Victory.
Yay! Okay. Yep. Like those. Like these. Yeah. Might as well. Kitchen knife at home is missing. Maybe cat took it. Okay. So, nearby cat. Hey, look, a cat. Put it down. That doesn't belong to you. Sharp knife lies quietly here. Take it back. The kui? Wow, you really found it. Thanks. This time I've benefited from your help again. I'll repay you when I grow up, but don't expect too much. I have my own things to take care of. Go back to the video store. Can be.
Long day, huh? Come in, take a seat, and let's get you something good to eat.
So let's go here and see what this is about. Might as well. Ooh, I can get the... No, I can't. 135. Definitely shouldn't, but we still got quite a few levels, and I'm gonna need polychrome for the stuff we're gonna be doing.
Oh, don't leave just yet. New stock just came in.
Okay, back to the video store. Okay. Ooh, temple management. Unconventional business talent. And be ready to work. So, new character, Yuzuha. We've also got Alice gonna be coming next as far as new characters go, and we're gonna meet them here in our interactions that we're gonna get into. But we are focusing on our Miyabi polls right now. So, that one's there. Go ahead and do that. And then one of those. And we're hoping for some good polls, some good rates. Good luck. That's the word I meant. I am dreadful with gacha luck, so here we go. Nice. I don't know who it is, but it's a good one. Oh, please be Miyabi. Save me a lot of pain.
Greetings.
Yes! 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 We weren't even anywhere near pity on that, so that is awesome. Finally got a little bit of streamer luck. Wow. She is adorable. I'm just gonna throw that. Yay.
You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy. Find a treasure, reach far and fly. Lucky you're not endless, you try.
Rock on.
So enjoyed.
Yeah, that's actually a really good turnaround because we quite literally stopped after getting Fufu. And then our next poll was literally another S rank. That never happens for us. That's incredible. Well, that was, do we try for her, W engine? You know, the fire on her blade is cool, but honestly, her hair doing the kind of flamey blue look, I'm not real impressed with the design of that. I don't know as far as stats, oops, if it's any good. Anomaly, crit damage by 50%. Do we try? Oh, actually, because we could get it. I've got 30 searches left. Oh, that would be, do I want to, or do I want to wait for somebody else? Let me to the internet. Let me internet. We're gonna try it. I'm just gonna go this way because they put too many menu options there and mess with my brain. And actually, I'm gonna grab one there. And 9. I was gonna say, if that was another S rank, that'd be 3 in a row. That would be really unlikely. Hey, but that's not bad. That is that... Whose is that? Furnace? Or it might be, it could be Lucy, but I think hers is an S rank. No, Lucy's an A rank character. So that might be Lucy's W engine. That'd be kind of cool. Nope, it's Piper's. That's okay. Yes. Oh, also in case anybody was wondering, they do have Yuzu has
Wanna hear a summer story?
outfit.
Where we
This is her
going?
standard
There's
kinda
no class
sweater
today.
and her adorable tanuki.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to hear the sound of the sea.
He's got a visor. Anyway. Nice. Maybe we could get burned on the 50-50 because I think it's still a 50-50. Hey, it's Billy's Whingin. And it's another Billy Whingin. It actually says Billy on it. Please be the right one. I didn't consider that when committing to this. Ooh, that was scary for a second. I think it's the last one anyway. Yes! And another Whingin of Billy's. Rock on. Okay. That was we had some really good rates today, honestly. TBH.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Hi, Eye of Obel. Thank you for trusting me. Miyabi!
I've got your back.
Okay, we need to
This is the path I follow.
star her because she is important. Let's go get you cored up. With that one. Okay, and we need to see about some discs for her. Yes. 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 Yeah, we'll get some of those from something else. Yeah, we won't have our cinema unlocked probably ever. But that's just the way things are. Let's see. Stop.
Eradicate all evil.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so that went actually a lot smoother than I expected it to. Because we simply don't have luck. Music. It's not the time to do this. Just received new tuning device in the store with higher analytical capabilities. Brand new tech that allows for specification of tuning zones. This way, the tuned W engine drive discs will better match customers' preferences. What's more, this new tech seems to allow listeners to be immersed in the melodies and enjoy the music's gentle embrace. Judging by your expression, you seem quite eager to try it, right? I want to become immersed with Elfie. Using melodies to tap into a customer's deeper emotions also intrigues me, but before we begin, please take this. A gift? For me? Yep, a small token of gratitude as a thank you for always looking out for me. You're opening it now? I didn't expect you to be this impatient. Anyway, I'm off to tune the equipment. When you're ready, please come in. Noise reduction master copy.
A mellow tune evokes 100 aromas.
Store level up. Individual tuning. Targeted tuning of drive discs within a single partition is now available. Pay attention to the individual effects of different partitions. Take your time and leave tuning to me.
The joy that this delicious composition brings
Anomaly
is
master.
truly remarkable.
Tune a partition. Polar metal.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
You know what?
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Let's tune 10.
What a
Oh,
perfect
cool.
mix.
2S rank. Crit damage 12%.
The joy that this delicious
Oh, what? That one's like written for me, Abby. Look at the cover. Yes. Or look at the label. Look at it. Yes. Yay. Cool. Oh, and there's an A rank. Hers as well. Cool. Want to...
the joy that this delicious composition
Oh,
brings.
only 3 more
is
until
truly
guaranteed. Sweet. So
remarkable.
let's go ahead and tune this one 3 times. And see if we can do... She's green. Yes, she is an intelligent construct, so she is
The joy that this
metal
delicious
as well.
composition brings is truly remarkable.
So this one should be an S rank. Or maybe the next one is an S rank. And it's Miyavi's S rank, yes! Crit rate. It could have been a main stat, but I like it.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Nice damage bonus. That seems like a good place to try and get an S rank. Inferno metal.
The joy that delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Yeah, King of the Summit. That's gotta be Fufu's. Oh man.
The joy that this
Physical.
delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Well, let's see if we can get something. I mean, if nothing else, we'll get some things that we can apply in those other areas.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Oh, there's a Miyabi one at least. I figure the ones that are printed with Miyabi's little spirit thing.
That this delicious composition brings is truly
Oh, this
remarkable.
is Shifu. I'm sure. Yep.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
We don't have a lot of discs for any space. I wonder if the music that plays is some indication of either the stats or the item that we're gonna get.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Here's one for Miyabi. Okay, let me...
The joy that
this probably would have been,
delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
That probably would have been good. So...
The joy that this
1,
delicious
3,
composition brings is
4.
truly remarkable.
Let me go back and see what we got. Oh, I didn't realize there was a mission going on there.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Here.
Eradicate all evil.
So we have an S there. We don't have any specifically to Miyabi there. Or there. 2 and 5. Which is really okay, honestly, because it only goes up to a 4-unit set. But I guess I could do a 4 and a 2, so that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so let's do some polls on 2 and 5. So we do have some decent ones there.
This is the path I follow.
A mellow tune evokes 100 aromas.
We have one there. I like that. Higher grade. Hey, we got an S tier on that one. Crit rate boosted. That's good.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Nice. I have one more, so I need to go find which one.
I've got your back.
This is the path I follow.
And attack. HP, attack, and attack. Crit damage plus 16. Okay, the sets are the same. Oh, never mind. We're taking this one. Okay, so this and that one. Not HP, defense, and attack. Anomaly, efficiency. Okay, let's go see what 1 and 3
A mellow tune
can have.
evokes 100
HP,
aromas.
defense. Let's go for the defense. See what happens. Defense, attack, defense. It's an earring. Cool.
The joy that this delicious composition brings.
I've got your back.
Number
So,
0, Ambi.
Thought there was a way to just equip the recommended. Maybe there's not. Okay. Now, we need to actually progress our stuff.
Dong dong wang. Tinga da.
Bagboo. Okay. Now we are going here. Okay. Hello, Wise. Here you are, Belle. You all look so serious. Why so serious? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. Got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Well, that's never a good sign. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Bunquay.
A banquet invitation?
Wise is wearing his Wi-Fi stuff.
Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, really.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Honkai Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
I knew it. He was corrupt. No, wait, that's not what you meant.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
I should stop reading her lines because she reads
Think
them.
about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque's summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet.
Probably not.
According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunque's summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque's summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Oof.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunque Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I apparently agree.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Banquo! Well, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yum Chasin. Let's meet up in front of Yum Chasin then. Yum Chasin. Impending crash of waves. Sploosh. 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 Kaboom. Kaboom. Sploosh. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Why isn't Senior Inhu must have gone to Yum Chasin? Better go meet them there.
There are lots of people here. And look, Mang Boo. Chungus. Belle should be here soon. Belle, you sure took your time getting here. Senior Yinhu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you, Wise, I didn't have lunch today either. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we've fallen right for Damien's trap. It's just a big deal, no meal. What? Rain. Haha. Exactly, Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Chit-chat. Chitty-chitty chat-chat. Chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yum Chasin, esteemed guests of Porcelumex. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Alright, let's experience the status banquo. You are about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue. Yay! You then arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. Ooh, we are massively underdressed. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite the big deal. Well, we gotta keep our guard up. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltis causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Val and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions, too. Val, let's go. Damien's right over there. But I want food first.
Ah, the mystics from Honkai Summit have arrived.
And also, we're here too.
As the host, having at least you two and Master Pun show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
He looks like his forehead ate something sour and could never get rid of it.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Shifu?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Honkai Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf.
She doesn't.
This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate.
She doesn't actually even know that we're here.
Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Ooh. Damien doesn't seem like the teasing recipient sort of guy. Straight to the point is more Damien's game.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
I mean, again, his forehead looks like it ate a sour warhead or something.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell. And I've always admired that.
Yay, I think.
With the Exaltis appearing in Wi-Fi Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated this situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? How so?
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain. And by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Presumably this one who's the only highlighted individual in this scene here.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Miss Isolde is not a military officer. She's a research consultant.
Isolde?
Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
You know, that's actually a lot of kind of brilliant deduction based on just the people who are in attendance.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Well, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Food, please. Let's take a stroll around the banquet hall.
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Gather intel. Miss Isolde. Particularly well trained. I picked up fighting skills in my research being in the hollows. I see. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We've betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the hollows. No one knows when those who knows when those exaltists might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltists, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days. All thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Haha, look at you two, all being formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? Top's guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Hello. Professor Walker. Texas Ranger. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the Top's VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Yeah, we sure will. We'll definitely think about it. We'll probably say no, but we'll think about it. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula, right? Womp womp. Did you get all the dishes we ordered down? Hey, miss, we're out of lazuli char. Lazuli, wow. Brain. Char suey? Here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. They've got to know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa, you're just straight up ordering? That's a crazy order. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda thyron is made of. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up. Wait a minute. Getting it to go? Sure, takeout might not taste as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Oh, right. Just throw in a couple ounces of that lingshi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. After that, Tori made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise. Hey, Wise guy, did you learn anything?
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
Share your thoughts.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug.
Probably.
But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top notch.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Alice.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry. I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumex's welcome banquet had ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team. Aww.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
That's so messed up. Because it wasn't even their fault.
The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
Wasn't it tampered with?
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake.
Yep, I no longer have any respect for Damien. Not that I had any before, but he's back to being a 100% jerk sausage.
I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Clunk.
What's that?
Boo. Few minutes later, inside Swabian Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
No, I'm Asia. Knocking just now. It wasn't my imagination, right? I just dreamed that Eos popped the car tires.
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on our car. Thank goodness, it was just someone knocking on the door.
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
It's probably gonna be Alice. Hey look, there she is.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Honkai Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Senior Yinhu, what's going on?
We're here, Senior Yinhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
No, I'm just Miss Bell. Mr. Wise is somewhere else. Oh, there he is. Hi, I'm Bell, and this is my brother.
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Belle, could you not bring that up again?
Confused. After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
Lucy!
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Recall the information you previously learned about Alice.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Waifei Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And If this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's.
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
I don't know what our last meeting... Oh. Okay, so it is actually because, yeah, that's at the banquet where she said something and then she suddenly had to run off.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Ouch.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand.
Yinhu, you know Lucy too?
Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
His tune changed a lot. Seriously, Senior Yinhu, are you already speaking on our behalf?
Seriously, Senior Yinhu? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others...
Beeline!
And whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
I am... You can't even imagine how thrilled I am that I've actually been pronouncing that right. Or at least semi-right. Beeline! Yes! Stop piling the pressure on me already.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Belle will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No worries, we're already involved. No need to worry so much, Miss Timefield.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
She's got a sad face on her belt. Or a expressive face in general.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice settle in her room at Swabian Temple. Phew, finally got everything settled. Senior Yinhu and Wise have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. Cool. Sleepy time. Again. Got an investigation. First thing tomorrow. Comfy bed, here I come. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning you wake up. Right, Miss Belle? Hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. Really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was about to look for you. I'm up already. And just about to come find you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you at the Swabian Temple atrium. I can't click on anything else. Oh. Dear manager, remember the song we composed together that day? Sparks between the notes. The language only you and I can decipher. Since then, I've been tailoring several special services. Forward to the moment you step into Bardic Neal again. I'll be here, quietly waiting to share an unparalleled symphony with you. You sent this to all your contacts, right? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Just like last time. It's a secret. So I'll be waiting for you at Bardic Needle.
All right, but in crowded places, can I ask you to hold my hand?
Sure. One of these buttons gets me back to where I was at. Oh, we should probably.
I am the Eye of Obel.
While I'm thinking about it.
Let's take a break.
Piper, guess what? I have one of these. And I'm actually going to unlock these. Nice. Yes, that's. Cool.
So sleepy.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon. Let's fire it up!
So many people here.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
So, how did you sleep last night?
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your concern. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
That's what I said.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Well, Alice, I'm gonna go out on a limb, but based on your description, and particularly the 22-degree tilt to the left, I would venture to say that it's probably a mischievous tanuki in a ghost costume. But that's entirely speculation.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bell, Belle, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Sure. You are back.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
How does it feel to be an escort?
I pulled back the curtains
Turd.
and saw large, slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows in the class.
Just calmly walking our way over here. Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. This one. Oh, right here? Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelanumex ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's check it out. Scattered items. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any either. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony up there. Can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really kind. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. Must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That is another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Get wrecked. Is Alice a clear? Ooh. I see a clue there, but I can't interact with it. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for clues. Which floor do you live on? Second to last floor, the one with the advert. Window is right next to the drain pipe, and on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? I wonder... I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. Turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Oh look, a box. The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. Those look like claw marks from some animal. You have a gut feeling that you're onto something. And before you know it, you lift the box. There's a trail of tiny footprints. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint. The same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
think both of our guesses are probably pretty close.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Well, because everything that causes you problems, throw it out the window. It was probably from some cargo hanging from the tower crane.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
He was knocked over by the skeleton.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
Is the owner of those little glowing footprints.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
the footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
There it is! Don't let it get away! Hey! There! It ran into that stone!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Okay, maybe she's adorable too.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama.
Kamanosuke?
Huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Alice's assertiveness suddenly dropped.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
See, because we saw her and she was just question marks for her name at the temple, and it wouldn't give us her name at all.
Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that.
But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night?
No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Not porcelain. Special porcelain shard. Shard of relatively high priority. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device. What's this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Nah, get wrecked.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
Could someone explain what just happened?
That's what I said. Again.
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry.
Ooh.
Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
And where did you find this shard?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay.
Siloom.
The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
She's a scaredy rabbit, thank you.
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I join you in the investigation?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
How do they know I'm a proxy? I didn't bring that up.
If your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Well, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Monato? That's so mean! You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates, though we've got a ton of students from Waifei Peninsula. Standout characters like Monato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. I see. That's why you decided to investigate the Obscura. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let poor Salumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloom Bay and ask around. Speaking of Siloom Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Phylum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now, quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Swabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Siloom Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Siloom Bay. I think I've seen the repair notice before. Let's check it out. Can you feel it? We're nearing the beach episode portion of this beach episode.
The elevator's still out of service, but I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry, I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloom Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloom Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloom Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Or perhaps out of service again.
Siloom Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be another way to get there.
There must be other ways to get to Siloom Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I mean, I have a car.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Okay.
Oh, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after, Yuzuha and Minato leave. You return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura Shard, and briefly tell Wise what had happened that morning. Well, how's it going, Wise? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree with this thing's super suspicious. We should look into it properly. Well, I'll come with you to Silum Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you set up with it.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
After tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos. Zoom. Hello. Hello. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Have no fear, because I am here. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that the remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. He even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, this just got way easier. Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. So you're saying that you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols. That's pretty much it. Phew, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Minato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Minato is totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Alright, let's go! Yay! We may have to spend the last of our polls on trying to get her. I don't think there's any chance we do, but it might be worth it. Silum Bay.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Silum Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
I'm gonna beat him up, 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 I'm gonna beat him up.
We've got enemies.
Hello. Sweet scare. That is a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna read.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Probably not easily, as easily as just wiping the data. Oh, there's more of them.
is worthy of consideration.
Weird.
All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
I'm exploring. This is new area, new stuff, new things to see. I just like the environment so much. Hey, I can do the camera. Flip. Flip. Flip.
Kama says he doesn't really like the vibe here.
Flip.
And I second that.
I can't flip. Makes her look like she's got a tanuki tail and he's hanging back there with her umbrella. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Barry, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming! It's gonna be in Alice. Ha!
Oh, it's you.
Hi. Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
I gotta quit reading her lines for her.
Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that.
Yuzuha's eyes are so intense. I don't know if it's the blue-green two-tone or what, but they're piercing. Captivating, perhaps.
So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you.
Yeah.
And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Are you sure it's okay for you to join us? Just don't push yourself too hard.
Thanks for your kindness, Alice. But don't force yourself.
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards?
Mm-hmm.
As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailoon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
a patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
We're gonna get to be Alice now. Or at least she's gonna join our team. Hey look, Alice.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
individually. Apologies. Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Stairs.
Wait, Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Her sword or her saber or whatever, I mean, it looks kind of like a fencing sword, and the way that she uses it is very fencing-esque. But it's not, it's round, it's not like flat like a blade. It comes to a point, well, if I don't have it in the ground. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Hey, look, people.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
Detour.
As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
That Damien guy is such a headache to deal with.
Hey, Bamboo Workbench. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. So that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bamboo Workbench and find a passcode. Infiltrate the Marcel maze.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Hey, I pronounced it right.
Belle was always the one jumping around with EOS before. EOS's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
No. Yeah, it's okay. I win.
Nailed it.
Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry, how do you know about Phaethon? I'm gonna need some explanation. Got some explaining to do.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Take this! It's how much longer until we get to Siloam Bay? Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
I'll hand for the dance. And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
I'll handle it. Now you see.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Yeah.
Being watched. Hey, I see boxes I can collect. Boxes and boxes and boxes. So this is Saloon Bay. What a beautiful sight. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. Well, did you rest well? Seems Miss Tsukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Saloon Bay! Yes. Let's head this way. Mini cargo truck. See, if I get 4 of these, then I get a thing completed. Because these have T-pets in them, right? Yeah. I get a complete a thing at Yamchasin. To turn in 4 T-pets. I get a classy fake gold ring. No. Don't ask me how seeing that preview let me run exactly to, hey, cable car to take me back once it's operational. How I run exactly to, hey, they've got Chongus cats here too. Super duper mega Chongus cat. Ooh, that's super cool. I found Alice. And then NPCs don't get rendered at this distance. Uncle Afang.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous.
Rip.
Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade Lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Boink.
Ow! Ow! Why'd you flick me? We're weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
Busted.
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alfang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
Should we ask them one by one?
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be
Lady
his, make
Alice.
sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? You trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What, don't believe me? I'll have you know I got my best intel in all... I have the best intel in all Silum Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. Not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. So when it comes to remote controlled toys, I might be able to figure something out. I could fix your toy. Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where the porcelain shard came from. Oh yeah, I can fix it. Fix it in the best way. Stop it. Get fixed.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
Random detail, but I have paint on my hands. Also have it over here. Some nice colors. In case that ever comes up. I don't know if you can really... Yeah, I guess you can... Kind of looks like my fingernails are painted, but it's literally just... I stuck my hands in paint.
No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
But I fixed your toy. Just look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right? Literally...
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog? Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So, Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Fair justification.
Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
It's so sweet that he actually cares still, even after their fight. This'll probably go over well with Yuzuha, but I am gonna go this route.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
Oh, I bet depending on how we responded there, we'd get a different one of our kind of two compatriots showing up to talk about it.
Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either.
A little bit of understanding, maybe?
Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Is it an inferno? Also, why is she here?
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Isolde fires a plastic tenny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near where you are hiding.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
Don't shoot, we surrender.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell.
We've done our fair share of negotiating. We do help the military out from time to time.
But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Well, we're actually here for the child. To interrogate. Meanwhile...
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly take that from
Is
you.
this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Womp womp.
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty.
Duty.
I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against the Hollow Zero received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. More about your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Waifei Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. You're heroes too. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for this city. And why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person, Was it a coincidence that Miss Isolda said that, or did she overhear a conversation on the mountain path? She probably overheard it because there was that figure in the top corner that we got a shadow of that kind of had hair similar to hers. Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Silent Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. I don't have any questions. Well, you should head to the beach and find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
I didn't want to get to the beach and trigger new dialogue.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain we found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it.
Sacrifice mentioned?
I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You really impressed me, Dante.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
It just made the observation that, which is the weirdest thing of saying, hey, I saw this. Weirdest way of saying that. Belle's fingernails are painted various different colors, presumably to go with their outfit, but it's kind of similar to the mess all over my hand. That's entertaining.
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Let's wait until she's gone. And where did you get it?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
So it quite literally, like, floated in from the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula?
No idea.
I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
There are some things we'd prefer you not to know. Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current.
Sounds like we're going to Lemnian
Since
Island.
the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy locate all nearby hollow exits.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Ms. Bell, take it.
Ah. Children's toy often seen in the city that's capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire a shot out toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Anyone ever seen Numbers? Like the TV show where they use basically math to solve criminal cases and things. This is some Numbers level analysis here. I love it. It's great. Like Lex on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Minato? What's with the,
She even did it in his voice.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's something.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Is it not Ukinami?
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami. Is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemnian Hollow in the distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew, we finally managed to calculate it.
I thought she needed to leave because she had an urgent call to meet with the
I've
Porcelumex.
nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. There's still some time
Great
before
idea.
nightfall.
There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Nice. This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Is she gonna hold 4 adults? I mean, it looks like a kind of a what you'd see on a whitewater rafting sort of expedition. So maybe it'll be fine. Follow boat. Don't mind me. I'm just going to follow the boat. Enter hollow. Wonder if there will ever be solids as well. If we have hollows, we surely should have solids. It's just a big orb of, like, condensed etheric mass. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard had flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel. So you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long.
Ah, there it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited hollow data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations.
So let's find some hollow
Belle,
data.
We've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
I'm glad your asthma's cleared up, because mine's seems like it's flaring. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
That would be a problem.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
This is not a stream.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Can I help you, Zaha?
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back.
Path splits in two directions. Both paths lead to higher ground, and the water flows into that drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Should we split up and investigate? Hold up. Wait a minute. Check this out. Small wheel tracks here. It seems they've been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. These traces be recent? Seems super sus. Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads on the water, maybe we should check out where these tire tracks lead. Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Well, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the insight technique Shifu taught you. I already know.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
That is what? Not the button I wanted to push. I am clue sniffing. No, I'm supposed to actually. Wheel tracks tainted with miasma. Looks like they're from a small cart of some sort. Follow the nearby trail. Old building complex unlocked. Ooh. High entropy alloy. Hello.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Here's the thing. Messy wheel tracks suggest carts frequently pass through here. You notice the thin card on the ground, probably dropped during some commotion. Whoa, why are there so many tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there's cars coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. But are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? That's a good question. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, Princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look. Isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Take that card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
There is this stuff. And this stuff.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
This stuff. Yeah.
Strikes in an instant. More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Oh yeah, probably with the access card that we're carrying. Destroyed. No. Swipe the card. Authorize. Oh good, our luck's not. Whoa, what was that sound? So sorry to inform you. The device's status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to boot. Probably because of my asthma. Don't worry, there's a Bamboo workbench right by, and stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. Marcel!
My sword.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go into Beach episode part 2 because we're already 3 hours in. So we'll complete this and get the door open, and then we'll probably we'll wrap up for today. Boing. Yep. Nice, right in the hole. Bro. Oh, do I have... Yeah! I got my hammer. Hammer. I think we found a way to open the door. That was quick.
It's open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty big. And there are more monsters, too.
Who dares hurt and watch your back?
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
Don't be mad.
Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Nice.
Wow, Mr. Kono is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa, our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Road ends ahead.
Huh?
Hi.
It ends?
It saw me! Yeah, it's gooping my asthma.
Let's see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage through behind that miasma? Watch out! The enemy's not happy! Need my help, Yuzuha?
Hop. Hop.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Get popped. Elevator goes down. Wheel tracks end here, which means they went to the lower level. Used a card. Insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password. Not just a card, but a password too? Since when did this elevator get such high level security? Harry, got any ideas? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption. I cannot effectively crack it. Let's look around and find another way through here. How about in this box? There's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. All these boxes are clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. That settles a question we had earlier. We're definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh? That's a little odd, though. Look here. The box's label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. But that tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. That means stuff doesn't match the label. That's right. They were transporting something else into the hollow with these boxes. There's no way whatever was in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. Signs of damage. This place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through. Miasma around here is pretty thick. The ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. Shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around all this miasma. True. This is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. Group investigates the area thoroughly and can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back.
All right then. Let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Memories are coming back? Any idea where you might have seen it?
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Shouldn't you take a picture of the label before you leave? Wow, big load. Screen. After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Phylum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
I would be super cautious about this because this could also be a way to lure her off into a trap.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
You got a mystery package. It's over here in this dark alley. But it's too big for us to move. So why don't you come follow us over here and pick up your pack? Shortly after, somewhere in Phylum Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
Did I not exactly perfectly 100% call this? This already looks super creepy and suspicious.
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful.
Why do I do this? Literally why?
In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
Bonk.
What?
Get counterbonked.
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
Yes, they had the exact same thought that I did. That is beautiful. I love it.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Soon after, at Swabian Temple. After bringing that faint concierge back, Senior Yinhu and Monato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check. Schedule has been updated. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call it there for today. This is awesome. I'm glad it wasn't so short. It's a little unfortunate we didn't get to the Tale of Midsummer's Dream, but we do have 45 days on that, so I'm not too worried about that. We may mix things up next week and throw an extra Zenless Zone Zero day in there so we can get our unlock our quest stuff. But yeah. That is gonna wrap things up for us here, I believe. Let me make sure. Oh, actually, nope. There is one more thing that I want to do. And by one more thing, I mean this other thing that I saw when I was here. Okay, we are going to run the rest of our searches here for Yuzuha. Okay. There's like no chance, but we gotta try. Yep. Let's skip the animation. Lingering cries. Interesting. Produced by recycling abandoned bamboo shells. Oof. No bamboo were hurt during the production of this W engine. All W engines. That's kind of rough. And let's see. We got enough for 8. See if we've got anything that we can not there. Actually, the compendium has wait, there is a not that bad Proxy handbook. This is what I was looking for. Because this should give me a few. I think. I'm not 100% certain if this is where you get points or if it was something else. Ah, 63. That is one more. From here. Ah, it's almost one more. So close. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's going to get us there quickly. So we'll have to over or other unless there's a something we can claim here, which we cannot, and it wouldn't help us anyway. Oh, bundles. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap up there for today. We still technically got our beach episode. It just was showing up on some random beach. So yeah. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current line. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Zenless Zone Zero, and the end of our beach episode part 1. There will be a part 2 after this at some point. It'll be our next Zenless episode, but not today, unfortunately. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random. Nothing like my teal finger.